Hi, you're welcome to another lesson. Actually, this is our first tutorial, and I'll plead with anyone who is watching this video to kindly subscribe to the candidate's tutor because I make videos that's going to help every candidate, whether you're a BEC candidate or WASSCE candidate or maybe NOVDEC or whatever. I make videos that will assist you. Actually, not in all the subjects, but in mathematics and English. Okay, so without wasting my time, let's get to the question before us. So this is the question before us. We are asked to simplify this. This is a WASSCE question, and it can also be for a BEC candidate too. So let's see how we go about this. This is a very simple question, but could be quite tricky. So what we are supposed to do is to apply simple board mass, and we have to convert all the improper fractions, the mixed fractions to improper fractions. So we have 4 whole number 1 over 4 here, minus 3 whole number 1 over 2, plus 3 whole number 1 over 8, all over 3 whole number 2 over 5 of 1 whole number 1 over 4, divided by 2 whole number 5 over 6. Okay, what we're supposed to do, like I said, is to change all these mixed fractions to improper fraction. So 4 whole number 1 over 6, converting it, you multiply this 4 by this 4 and we get 16 plus 1, that becomes 17 over the denominator, which is the 4, minus, then we multiply this by this 6 plus 1, that's 7 out of 2, plus we multiply the 8 by the 3 and add 1, we get the 25 over 8, and then all over, then we convert this one to 3 multiplied by 5 plus 2, we get 17 over 17 over 5. Okay, then multiplied by, because off should go with multiplication, so we change the off to times, and that's what we have here. Then 1 whole number 1 over 4, to when we convert it, 1 times 1 becomes 4 plus 1, we get 5 out of what, out of 4, the denominator there. So divided by, we convert that one to 2 whole number 5 over 6. When we multiply the 6 by the 2 plus the 5, we are going to get 17 out of 6. Okay, so that's the first step. Now the next step is that we are going to solve the numerator separately and so the denominator too separately. Okay, so what we do is we are going to find the LCM, because this is just subtraction addition, so we're going to find the LCM, and the LCM of all the denominator here, that's the 4, the 2, and then the 8, is actually 8. Okay, so I'm going to make a line here. So the LCM is what? Is 8. Okay, all right. So how many times can 4 go into this 8? It will go into it 2 times. 2 multiplied by 17 gives me 34. So minus 2 also goes into this 8 and 4 times. 4 multiplied by the 7, we get 28. And then we continue. So 8 goes to itself 1. Multiplied by the numerator, we get 25. And that's all. So I'm going to bring this line, I'm going to bring it here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to solve this one here. What I'm going to do actually is that just going to change the division sign here to multiplication, and according to like the rule of fractions, when you change the sign from division to multiplication, you change the you reciprocate this fraction. So we're going to have the 17 divided by 5 multiplied by 5 over 2 4 times, then we get 6 over the 17 here. All right, now we know that from this point, okay, we can solve 34 minus 28 plus 25. Okay, any other goes, just that know that the addition, if you are using board mass, you solve addition first, and the addition is going to be 34 plus 25. Why? Because this subtraction affects the 28, making it the subtraction part. Okay, so what we do is that if you have to solve the addition first, we're going to add 34 plus 25 and we subtract the 28 from it. Okay, by this I'm just going to do it straightforward, and if I'm to solve all the one on top here, I'm going to get 31 over 8, okay, divided by this division sign. I'm bringing it here. Okay, then this too, I can solve this side by cancelling 5 and 5, because this side you can just cancel a 5, go into itself 1 and go here 1 time, like yeah, and then this also goes like 1 1, you understand? Okay, now 2 can go into the 4 how many times? That's 2 times, and this go into it 3 times, so you're going to have 3 out of 2. All right, now from here we can now solve it this way. Okay, let's maintain this fraction. So I'm going to maintain this fraction. I write 31 over 8. Then I'll change this division here to this. Okay, then I'm going to now write 3 over 4, 3 over 2, sorry. All right, so from here what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to change the sign like what we did up here. Okay, when we change the sign, we reciprocated this one. This 6 went up, you realize that the 6 went up and the 17 came down, so we are going to do the same thing here. All right, so what we're going to do is that we are going to reciprocate. So we're going to maintain this first one, maintain the first fraction over 8. Okay, then you change the sign to multiplication, then we reciprocate this. We're going to have 2 out of 3. Now 2 can go into itself 1 and go into the 8 how many times? That's going to be 4 times. 31 times 1 gives me the same 31, and then 4 multiplied by 3 gives me 12. So if I can't leave my answer like this, actually we are done, but I can't leave my answer like this because the question was given in mixed fraction. So when you are done, you have to leave your answer also in mixed fraction. So coming down, we have to convert 31 over 12 to mixed fraction, and what we are going to get is 12 can go into 31. I think that's 2 times, and the remainder is going to be 7 over the denominator here, which is the 12, and that should do it. And yes, that's it. I'll end here, and if you have any question, leave it in the comment section. Please do well and subscribe, and then also leave us a like, okay, if you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll meet you in the next lesson. If you have any problem, please leave it in the comment section and I'll gladly assist you. Thank you so much.